Hey everybody, it's me, Jay White, and welcome back to Facts of Life. My hair's different this time. Yeah, I just finished it today. I feel kind of cute. I think I like this color. I'm still getting used to looking at myself, but I think I'm feeling the vibe. I'm liking it. Alright, so today's video we're going to be getting into distractions and kind of like sort of the good things that come out of them, but also like the bad things. Of course, they're distractions. They're not meant to be good, but there are some positive things that can come out of being distracted in your walks. So let's just go on ahead and dive right into it. Okay, so first of all, I'm just gonna give y'all a little background on what distractions I specifically will be referring to with myself. It's kind of like an inside look on, my experience with them. And that would be like, I would say the two biggest distractions that I had would be joining the sorority I joined and boys. Yeah, I know the first one is probably like a super shock to anybody watching this, because if you saw me around campus, after I crossed, or just anything, like I was die hard like for my sorority, like, and the whole council really, like I was just die hard Greek life. Like that was me, that was my identity in a sense. I was milking all of the leadership opportunities. Any chance I had to be with a mentor or somebody who knew more than I did, I was definitely there, which it wasn't a bad thing, but we're gonna get into that in a second. But it also developed negative qualities in me. I feel like it took me further away from who I was as an individual and kind of forced me into this box of a group that I don't like being in a box. So there were parts of myself that were just not being nourished, and there were negative parts of myself that were, and it just crazy. And of course boys, because I blame black men, okay? I really do, because y'all are so fine sometimes and y'all just be having y'all lives together and looking good, and I'm a strong black woman and I appreciate strong black men. So you coming into my life, and you have no intention on loving me, like, come on, bruh. Why are you doing that to me? That's torture, okay? I don't like torture, okay? I like looking at you, but I don't like torture. Like, there's some people that I wish I could just unsee, unlove on, like it. Anyway, so that's what we're gonna get into. So the good thing about distractions is that they can lead you to a new passion and possibly a new purpose. Going back into the sorority thing, the good things out of it, I definitely gained some leadership experience. Like, I have leadership experience for miles. Like, I know what it's like to be in a meeting. I know Robert's Rules of Order like the back of my hand still to this day. Like, I love stuff like that. So it showed me that I really do love being in business settings and stuff. And even with that, like, I got the chance to intern with Keisha Reynolds at K&R Communications. Shout out to them. I'm now the planning and media assistant for her women's empowerment brand in Hampton Roads area. We just got a weekend recognized in the city of Norfolk, first weekend of August, for the Empowering Her brunch, which is now going to be something great. Just wait on it. Pause. But yeah, like I just had all these opportunities, and then with doing all of that, it led me to blogging and vlogging for you guys. So because of joining the sorority, I really did like get a lot of connects, people, experiences, and just wonderful stuff that just, it's just like I'm getting excited now thinking about it, because without it, I don't think I would know that this is I guess I would, like, if this is my purpose and where God wants me to be, he would have found another way had I not gotten distracted. But this way, I'm happy that it was this way. Like, I love Empowering Her. I'm happy to be a part of that. I love blogging and vlogging for you guys and coming up with my own ideas, really getting into the whole web design thing and building websites. Like, that's lit. Like, I love doing that. So, and graphic design, social media management, like the list goes on, as you can see. Like, so it definitely led me to some new passions and new things that I can definitely try out doing. And I don't know, it's wonderful. God, learning moments, that's another good thing that can come out of being distracted. You get some good learning moments, okay? Like, there are some moments, okay, going back with boys and the sorority, where you just learning how to deal with people, just learning how to deal with yourself, learning how to manage your own emotions, knowing how to navigate through those emotions, knowing when you need to back up, leadership skills, everything. Like, there are just times, like countless times, where you can just learn something new. Like, you know, I had to learn, this is a good one. I was planning I was the chairperson for planning a pageant that we were supposed to do. And, you know, my president told me that I was in charge of planning it, like, before the semester started. So I spent the whole summer working on it. Like, I already knew what was going down. I just needed people to execute. And, you know, it was just a learning moment for me to realize that just because someone tells you that you're going to be in charge of something, it don't mean you take off running in that moment. You know, if you're going to be the liaison or the leader in a situation, you're not supposed to literally do everything and tell everybody where to go. That's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to stop, take a deep breath, and although you have your ideas, you're supposed to shut up and let other people tell you their ideas and create something together collaboratively, and then like make the best decisions based on the group. So yeah, that was a big a learning moment for me, because I was like, you told me to do it, it's done. Like, what are you saying? But that's not what you're supposed to do. So yeah, it's just moments where you can just learn something new, but also it gives you the opportunity to pass that knowledge on to someone else. Like, when you learn something new and you learn a lesson the hard way, like, you don't have to hoard information in. Like, that's not what you're supposed to be doing. Like, tell somebody else so they not out here looking dumb. Like, if you know somebody looking dumb and you like, they dumb, like, you just as bad as them for being dumb, and now you being mean because you know they dumb and you not telling them, hey, you stupid. Like, it's okay, you don't have to say, hey, you stupid, but you could just be like, there's a better way to go about this. You know, you don't have to do it like that. And then if they don't want to listen to you, that's on them. And then when they're done, you know, you can be like, I'm here, go ahead, let it in, cry on my shoulder. I told you was stupid. You see now, right? I've been in plenty of situations where I didn't want to listen to people, and then I ended up being dumb and being like, I was so stupid. And they're like, yeah, I know. Nah, get the fuck up. Oh, excuse me. But that's what they that's what they would do. They would be like, get up, because we told you was dumb, so no, don't be crying. But, you know, those kind of friends that I have, I love them for that, because they don't let me stay down, and I can't stay down because I'm too good to stay down. So those are just some good things that can come out of being distracted. Now, here comes the negative part. All right, so of course, when you're distracted, you are not where you're supposed to be. You are taking detours to where you're supposed to be, getting to where you're going or whatever. So when you're taking a detour and you stopping by Chick-fil-A and Auto Bell to get your car cleaned and doing whatever else on your way to doing something, you're gonna take time. That takes time, okay? So you probably gonna show up late, and nobody likes showing up late. So you just wasted your time. Sorry, I'm looking at my notebook. I got this all written down. You know, I do outlines. But you just wasted your time. You wasted their time. Like, you just wasting a whole section of your life trying to take detours when you ain't even have to do all that, okay? The little navigation on your phone ain't say turn left. You just did so willy-nilly because you felt like it, and now you lost. That's your fault. Another bad thing that kind of comes out of it is just the heartbreak of when you realize you took a detour. You know, with guys, this happens a lot. Like, when you just dealing with somebody and, you know, everything in your soul is telling you, don't deal with this person. But then they, like, look at you and you look at them and you like, I'm gonna do it anyway. I've been there plenty times. Like I said, these black men, they just be looking so good. You just gotta look at them. You be like, I know I shouldn't do this. I know they just playing, but I cannot help it. He is fine. I am fine. We would make beautiful brown babies. Why not? So And then the heartbreak comes, and then you're just like, why did I do it? I know I shouldn't have done it. And it's just like, why did you put yourself through all of that? You knew it was a distraction. He knew he was distracting you. Everybody in the situation knew what was happening. You just allowed it to take place. Why? Why, Sway? Come on. I don't have the answers. That's literally it. And then, oh man, when you are distracted, you see and do things that you cannot unsee and you cannot undo. Okay, that is probably the biggest thing, that is the biggest negative thing between getting your time wasted, but like in the whole heartbreak situation, this is probably worse, is that you see and you do things that you can't unsee or undo. And you know, a lot of times that leads to the creation of habits. Like some negative things that, you know, came out of the sorority for me would be like my exposure to the turn up life, and you know, just I was a homebody in high school, okay? So everybody that was out partying, drinking, smoking, doing whatever in high school, I was not doing that. I came home, I got on the phone, and then I did my homework in class the next morning, busted out like 99s on tests without studying. Like, I was that person. Like, I was just like over it. I was like, I didn't want to hang out with anybody. Like, there were parties going on after prom. I'm like, I am tired. I'm going to bed. Like, that was me in high school. So when I came to college, and I mean, I turned up a little bit. I'm lying. I turned up every weekend my freshman year. But man, that Greek life turn up, that's some next level turn up right there. Okay, that is some, I'm not even joking. My first AGP, I was lit. Like, I don't even remember that weekend, but I know it was probably one of the greatest weekends of my life. Like, every time I think of it, I just have this overwhelming sense of joy, and I don't know why, because I don't remember any of it. Like, I was blackout that whole weekend, did not know what was going on, did not really care what was going on. I just was having a good time. Like, oh man. But now it's like, I'm like trying to go back and like be like, okay, no drinking, no smoking, nothing, you know, back to healthy Jada. And it's like, I can't undo that. Now, I mean, and it was bad. Like, y'all, I still do this sometimes, like drinking wine every day. Like, not like a glass, like a bottle of wine every day. Y'all can say I'm an alcoholic, wino, whatever. Say I need to go to AA, whatever. I'm functional. I'm still making these videos, still doing what I gotta do to survive in these streets. But, you know, a bottle of wine was definitely a part of that regimen. Like, and as you get older, I do believe that you do need to, like, have your moments where you unwind and have fun and turn up. But it don't gotta be OD like that. It don't. It really doesn't. And you know, it's just hard, like, unlearning that and like undoing a lot of the damage that I've done. You know, I mean, thankfully, by the grace of God, I'm on a better path now. But back in the day, like, man, we had wine Wednesdays. I was turned up, all right, and it was just, oh man, I had some good times. I know I'm making this negative thing sound like a positive thing, because it was fun, but like, my body's gonna pay the price for it later when I get older. Smoking, getting all that stuff in my lungs, that's not a good look. You know, putting all that mess in my liver, that's not a good look. I wasn't exercising regularly. I mean, I would try. I would get in my kicks in the summertime, but then when the semester started, I was back sitting on my behind. Like, I wasn't, like, it's not good. It's unhealthy. Like, that's not a good life. So I don't know, that's just a couple of my experiences with distractions and like how they can be good. You know, like I said, they can take you to a new place. You can learn some new things and just really experience, like, travel, everything. Like, there's so much positivity that came out of even dealing with these dudes that, you know, I was dealing with, because now I know, like, what I like, what I don't like, what I can tolerate, what I can't tolerate. You know, I've learned those things. But then at the same time, it's like, you know, I had that gut feeling, and it's like I detoured because he was cute, or they were cute, or they were attractive, or there was something about them. Oh, we love that. Something about him. What is it exactly? No one knows. It's just something. But yeah, like, I detoured, like, because of those reasons, and got my feelings hurt and was sad and all of that. But like, at the same time, it was a learning moment, you know, a learning moment. And those learning moments help you grow and build character. So that's always wonderful. But then it's like the negative side of things, where it's like you wasted your time, probably wasted your resources, delaying your purpose, delaying your destiny, delaying your blessings, all of that because you wanted to be cute. Now you got to take the time to undo habits that you done created in the process of your detour. So then you wasted more time. In addition to that, you can't unknow or unsee or undo any of the stuff you did. So God forbid you make a detour, make a mistake, and it has permanent ramifications for it. But like, thankfully mine haven't. But I'm just saying, like, distractions will definitely pop up. They can do some good, but they can do some damage. And you know, the best situation is when it's not like permanent. Like I said, like, temporary situations are probably the best bet, but you don't really know what you're getting when you're being distracted. That's a dangerous thing about them, is that you really don't know, like, if it's going to have permanent ramifications for it, or if it's just gonna be like a temporary moment. But like, be careful dealing with that, because look, I'm gonna keep it a full buck with y'all, and anybody who disagrees with me, you need to pray for discernment. But there is an instinct in you that tells you when you are about to get into a situation you don't need to be in. You have to know. If you do not know, pray for discernment, because you need to find out. But I know, since I've been a little girl, I mean, I'm the person in the family, people bring their people to me for me to judge their character, because it's immediate. I know. Jada be quick with it. Like, I be like, no, real fast, like, with people. Even when I was a baby, like, they called me a sour baby because I wasn't smiling at anybody. It's like, I don't care. Like, I'm low-key kind of mean, if y'all couldn't tell. But like, you just gotta know, like, when situations aren't for your best interest. And you do know, like, there's something inside you saying, avoid this. I've felt that with every situation that I've dealt with. The only one that I can honestly say that was not telling me to avoid it was the sorority thing. So that probably was in my purpose and probably wasn't necessarily a distraction. But everything else, every dude I've dealt with, every situation that I've gotten in and I've gotten something bad out of it, there was a part of me that was telling me to get out before it got too bad. Alright, so listen to those parts of yourself and you will avoid distractions. But I mean, if you want to build your character and grow and learn something real fast, you know what I'm saying, just go ahead, hook that sharp left and, you know, distract your life away. But don't do nothing stupid, nothing too dumb. Alright, so that's been my spiel on distractions, my experience with them. I hope I helped y'all out today. Just remember, there's two sides to every coin. There's heads and tails, okay? With everything you do, there's gonna be good, there's gonna be bad. Now, as far as distractions go, it's gonna be, you know, I mean, I don't know, I wouldn't say it's gonna be majority bad. I wouldn't say that. I would say it will be majority to 50-50. Now, because if they're majority good, they're not distractions, you know, and they have to be good, and as in good, like good for you and good for what you have going on, not feeling good in the moment, because distractions often feel good in the moment, okay? It's just the long term, you know, is it good for your life? Is it healthy for you? Is it aligning with what you have going on? So, yep, that's my spiel on everything. I hope y'all had fun chilling with me. How do y'all feel about my hair? Is it cute? Is this the right color for me? Tell me how you feel. I think it's a good color. Honestly, don't tell me how you feel. I retract that statement, because if you say something negative to me, probably gonna block you and delete you. And then if you're on my subscriber list being negative, I'm gonna remove you and you're not gonna be able to access the site. But if you like it, thumbs up, let me know. Hey, because thanks in advance. All right, I love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.